All right. This thing on. Yeah. Just trying to free flow some of my thoughts with this whole current times diary. So I'm too tired to write all this down. Anyway, it's been a long week. I had one of the busiest weeks we've had in a long time on the truck. Um, and great on many fronts, just really exhausting and temperature changing. And that was one of my footnotes. It's like, in part of dealing with the fear that the wave of this virus is showing up more now, evidently due to either more exposure quickly or uh, um, spread of things or lack of testing. So those are my theories on that because I've wondered either way it could happen, but or not. So I don't know what's going on, but Mobile's had a really rough day, so it's kind of scaring me a little bit. But you know, especially being out there with everybody, and like I said, you start feeling, uh, kind of healthy for on one sense. You feel healthy, but and confident, but then you feel exhausted, and you feel stressed, and you feel fortunate, and you feel unfortunate, and thankful, and guilty, and uh, obligated, and all those things and more. But then you think, suddenly you have a allergy comes along because that's this time of year right now. We have, everywhere, I guess, really, whatever. Especially in the South here, it's the allergy and seasonal change and what that does to you with pollen and exposure. So then you have a sneeze or something, you start getting worried. But anyway, I've been trying to protect myself and purge and provide. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something on the spot, but um, not live in fear, but live in reality with checked in fear, I guess. But I'm trying not, like I said, not to get too stressed out about everything, but also be realistic about it. Anyway, probably burned my battery out by now, but um, again, this is for me. I have to remember that. That's easy. Trying to take it easy. Been doing a lot of great recording lately. Had some really good songs. I'll try to do a whole nother thing about that one day. It's getting organized. That's the problem. And the key in life, evidently, is getting organized. Trying to be scripted and unscripted at the same time. Relaxed, but yet stressed. And focused, but yet unwound. Seems to be the the thing. Organized. But organization seems to be it. The key. Anyway, I hope. Well, I hope I don't die from this. If I do, I hope I don't have it. Everybody's worried about they have it or not, but if people are watching this now, it'd be weird to think if you are. But again, it'd be great to know if you did. It's awesome to know you did it in a weird, good way. Um, I'm a weirdo, and I love being a weirdo, but I think I'm trying to be hopefully positive that I'm going to be fine and everything will be fine. It's just I saw the news tonight that the explosion of it in Mobile. Um, some would say it's the bending the curve or trying to flatten the curve, that the wave is coming or not. But yeah, today I stood in Walmart or Sam's Club trying to get in there after waiting in long lines, but I felt safe that way in a sense, the way they did things, but also very sketched to a place I've gone to for so many years, so long, and then suddenly have to wait in line and with lots of people. When I was there, it was 10, but by the time I got in, there was 80 people behind me about 1 in the afternoon, you know. And they only could let a certain amount of people in, which is a good thing, but then people are violating the space standing around thing and stuff like that. So, uh, anyway, one of my strengths and weaknesses, I just have so many thoughts, it's hard to stay focused in life in general. But that's my, again, your strengths are your weaknesses and your weaknesses are your strengths. But I'm hoping all this is gonna come to somehow we're able to flatten the curve and bend the curve, and but they say we're hitting the plateau, hopefully, or whatever that means. But not when I see headlines like New York, you know, hitting its deadliest day in a row and all this stuff. But then they say new cases and hospitalizations. But seeing those death pits out there in New York on the island where they dug all those mass graves was pretty hard hitting. But anyway, I'm gonna go try to relax for tonight and enjoy my video games, which I love. My football, it brings me so much happiness. I just had a great game, and online playing against the world, one-on-one football. That's my one of my true bliss happiness things. And uh, making music obviously is the other one, and one of the big ones. There's so many. That's my problem. Never be bored. That would be one of my slogans to anybody who ever hears my final speech from this earth, which we all have to go at some point. It's not being dark or whatever. Anyway, all right. Peace out. Have a good night. Carry on positively.